So in this video, I will show you how you can edit Like Ali Abdaal, all of his design style to all of his animation techniques that make his videos super engaging. So watch this video till the very end, and also you can download the project file from the description. And now without wasting any further time, let's get started. So the first effect is this text behind effect. Let me show you how you can create that. First, write the text that you want. Now choose the font that you want. For this, I'm going to choose the Poppins Black Italic. Now increase the size of this. Something like that. Now align this properly and increase this. Something like that. This is good. So now we have it. Make sure that the text that you write is bold, not thin, okay? And now you have to apply that the gradient ramp effect. How you can apply that? First, go to window and make sure effect and preset is on. Now search for gradient ramp. Here it is, just drag and drop to the text layer. The first position is somewhere around here. The second is around here. Okay. Now change the first color to a pastel color. This is very important. You should have to choose a pastel color. So what is pastel color? It's same color as white, but it's not completely white. It has a little bit of hue. So this one is lighter and this side is more saturated, and I want to add more color to this. So something around here is fine. Now add drop shadow to this. Now add a drop shadow to this. Search for a drop shadow and just apply to this layer, and make sure that you turn the distance to be 0 at softness to be something like that. Something like 60, 64. So this is good. And now it's time to animate this. Now open this, click on this animate button, click on the position tab and make the position to be dark. Okay. And now open the range selector tool, open the advanced tab, and then change this based on character to words. And now click on the start button, go forward in time, maybe 1 second, and then make it 100. Okay. So it is the animation, simple animation. And now you have to make this a little bit dynamic. For that, hit S for open the scale property, click on that, go forward in time and make it small. Okay. So now it's anchor point is here. So it's scaling down from this anchor point. So just undo this and control double click on this. This will center the anchor point. So now if we scale this down, the scale is getting down from the center. Okay. So you can see. So now we have it. Now just we have to duplicate the base layer and place it on top. And now we have to click on this roto brush tool and then double click on the layer and then just draw the subject. Basically, you want to cut out the subject from the background. I had explained this on a previous video. So just to do a selection, you can watch that as well. And now when you are done with the selection, now you find this looking good to you, then click on this freeze frame button. So now I am done with the selection. It will take a little bit time. So now just click on this composition button and you are good to go. See, it's appear on the background. Now the second is this, and now right click on here and just click on new and add a solid. The color really doesn't matter. Just add a gradient, 4 color gradient to this from the effect and preset. So here it is, 4 color gradient. Just drag and drop this somewhere around here. Now listen to this very carefully. You have to choose the pastel color only. So for this, I'm choosing this kind of color, just a light, almost white color, but not completely white. So this is closer to white yellow. This is a closer to white green. This is a closer to white pink. And this one is I'm going for a cyan color. So here it is. Now we have to animate this as well. So click on the point that will add a keyframe, then click on 0.2, 0.3, and 0.4 as well. Now hit U, go forward in time, maybe 5 seconds ahead, and now just change this to this, the upper to this to this, and this to this. Now we have this. Now it's moving, where we can just make this a little bit slower. And now you just have to alt click on this, and you have to write expression. There's nothing fancy, just copy what I'm writing, okay? So type loop out, and on the bracket of this, hit this double quotation and click on ping pong. And here we have it. Just copy this and do this for the list. So now we are done with this. It's completely loop. So it is the background. It's completed. Now we have to add the icons to this. Okay. So for adding icons, first import your icon. Say for example, I want this icon. Okay. So I just align this properly and make the size a little bit smaller, something like this. And now click on this. This will open the shape tool, and make sure that you choose this rounded rectangle. If this is not appearing, then just alt click on this until you get this rounded rectangle. Okay. Rounded rectangle, make sure that you have used rounded rectangle. That is very important. And if you want more roundness, you can just, if you have scroll wheel in your mouse, then just slide this to increase the roundness. So I will keeping something like this, but if you don't have that, then open the rectangle and open this, and from there you can change the roundness. Okay. So for this, I think this is good. Now control double click on this to center the anchor point, place it below this icon and align this properly. Something like that. Now add a drop shadow to this and just drag and drop to this. So now it is visible. Just change the distance to 0 and softness to be something like that, 100. Now we have this. Just parent this icon to the shape layer that we have created. Now click on this and just drag and drop to the shape layer. Okay. So now if I move the shape layer, this is moving along. Now open this and click P for the position, and alt click on this and write an expression called wiggle, and click on this 0.4, 20. So you can see now it is moving just a little. So this is done. Now the fourth one is how we can add this laser flowing effect or whatever. I don't know what this is called, but let me just read this. Let me just show you how you can create that. So I just drag and drop the footage, just scale this down, something like that. I think this is good. The position should be right. If you want left, above, middle, whatever you want, you can place at that place. But for now, I'm just placing right over here. And now again, click on this rounded rectangle and make sure that the fill is on and the stroke is off. Now just create a rectangle, something like this. And this is done. Just parent this, not parent, just make the track mat for this to this, the video clip to the shape layer. How you can do that? Click on this and change this to shape layer 2. Okay. So you can see it's looking something like that. And if you have the newer version, then you can just click on this pick whip, track mat, click pick whip, and just drop it to the shape layer. Then you have this. Now duplicate this shape layer, turn the visibility on, turn the fill to be off, and turn the stroke to be 7, or maybe go for 6. Now from here, you can add a trim path to this. Decrease the size to be just a little. I think 90 is fine. And now search for cap. And here you can see it's line cap. Change this to round cap. Now search for taper. And here is a taper. And from this, just change the end length to 100%. Okay. So I'm searching from here. By the way, you can also get this, all of this from here as well. If I open this, so it's just a faster way to search from here as well. So now we have it. It's time to animate this. So open the trim path and just alt click on offset and type asterisk 20. Time asterisk 20. So now it's wrong. I think we have to make this clockwise. Now it's moving anti-clockwise. So -20, okay. And now we have this moving. It's time to add a glow to this. So for this, just search for glow and just drag and drop to this. So now we have this animating. Okay. And also maybe we can just turn down the width of the stroke. 4 is fine. So now the last effect that we have to create is this typing effect. So for now, I'm just removing this. Maybe we can just place this and just type the text that you want. So for example, I just type this. Open the text tool and just type randomly. Just search for, again, gradient trap. Apply on the text layer. And now we have to make this from the left corner to the right corner. But make sure that this is on the same line. So for example, I'm placing this on the middle of this line, this dotted circle transform property. And there we have this. Now change the start color to be a little bit pink color. Okay. And for the end color, change this to blue. So now we have this. Now how we can animate that? It's very easy. Just go to animation and preset and fade our words. Okay. So here we have this. Just drag and drop to this and you have this. And there you have it. You just have to play with the timing. I think this is looking good to me. And we have this nice text ribbon. So thank you very much for watching this video till the very end. I hope you find this video informative and learned something new. If yes, then make sure that you like and also subscribe. And if you want second part of this video, then make sure that you comment yes, and I will make the video on the second part. Okay. And on that note, I'm Nikhil signing off.